So, today I'm making banana and oatmeal pancakes. Now, these are fake pancakes because there's no milk, baking powder, or flour in these, but I'm going to mix them together and fry them in a pan so you can just deal with it. The first step is bananas. I have 2 bananas. You want to cut these up very finely. You can use a food processor, but I'm poor, so I just use a knife. So I'm going to put these in the pan. Second step. Eggs. I use 2 eggs. If you do not eat dairy, just use a 3rd banana, but then you might want a food processor because your wrist is going to really hurt. In they go. Your next step is honey. Now, I live in Japan, so here's a Japanese lesson for you. Only buy honey that says jyunnsui, that means pure, nothing added to it. You'll also see it written as tanjyun. And if you buy sake, you'll see the words jyunmai written, which means pure rice liquor. Nothing added. In anime and drama, you'll see it used in the word jyunjyou, like pure romance, pure emotion, love. So, I'm going to do 1 nice squirt. So that's roughly a tablespoon of honey. Now we need oatmeal. Once again, because I live in Japan, and I have to read Japanese, here's another lesson for you. So first step is this character, mugi. It means barley, wheats, oats. So you can see this is 100% oats. And you can tell that this is, I would like to translate this as hearty fiber, but you see it's written as houfu. That means whole, hearty, rich. That fu right there is actually from, you can read it in the word Mount Fuji. And then shokumotsuseni, so dietary fiber. None of this is important except for this character because you see that a lot in words. So we're going to use roughly half a cup. My measuring cup is in milliliters. I don't buy another one because once again, I'm poor. So just put that right in there. Now we mix. Now this is going to take a while because we're going to kind of have to smash these bananas. And it's all going to come together in one very nice oatmeal-y, kind of gross mass. So this is going to take a while, so I'm going to smash cut 2 finished bananas. You can see here that this is a very nice, slimy, sticky mess. And the most important thing is you just don't want large chunks of banana in here. You can have bits and pieces, not totally smashed, but you just don't want huge circles like I had when I just cut them up. You're going to have to do a lot of smashing. You'll get some Popeye forearms. But this is going to be a delicious and hearty breakfast. So, to the stove. First step on the stove is butter. If you do not eat dairy, once again, you can use saffron oil, you can use any kind of butter substitute you want. I'm using real butter because I have a lot of it. And also it looks very nice in the pan on top of my very gross stove. We're just gonna go ahead and shovel some of this in. You could do it all in one pan. You can do, a couple of pucks. I'm gonna do a decent sized chunk. This does not look good, but it will be. So just kinda, make it a nice shape. There we go. Mwah. And unlike regular pancakes, we are going to put a lid on this. We want it to sort of cook a little bit on top, so it's much easier to flip. After about 3 minutes, we'll be ready to flip. Now, the good thing about using butter is that we can just smell it. We know when it's done, when it just smells like butter and oatmeal. It's gonna be great. Now, I'm going to try to flip this. No guarantees, but it seems to have a lot of constitution, so we can get it under our spatula. Oh, it's starting to bend. Oh, there we go. Flipped perfectly, 100%. So now we're going to let it cook on the other side for maybe about another minute, and then we'll be ready to enjoy an oatmeal banana pancake. It's like looking at the moon. So, this is a complete pancake. You can do whatever you want to this. You could put more honey on it. You could put syrup on it. You could put butter on it. The possibility with this sort of thing, it's endless. You could put cinnamon into the mix, peanut butter, chocolate chips, buckwheat, anything you want, and you're going to end up with a very delicious and incredibly hearty breakfast. I just want to show you a cross-section of this. Look at that. All that dietary fiber is going right into you. Look at that fat stack, boys and girls. I can't possibly think of a better way to start breakfast, especially on the weekend. And especially if your lifestyle makes you afraid to eat too much red meat. You never know when those capillaries are going to close. So, I hope you have a lot of fun making this dish, and please enjoy it. Also, I don't care about the glycemic index. I've never read a nutritional book, and I never will. I just eat what tastes good.